Hello. Um, I'm assuming this is all working. It's my first time having ever done a live stream, so I have absolutely no idea if this is working properly or not. But yeah, so this video is hopefully going to be going live to my YouTube channel as well. So just going to head over there and see if it actually is or not. But I've got no idea how to even find that. Your videos, let's go there. That's just taking me back to that. Oh, we'll see if this works or not. I've got no idea if it does or won't. It is my first time doing a live stream in Puzzle Combat, or really it's my first time doing a live stream ever anywhere. So I figured what better way to do it than to do it on a raid tournament, or rather the first raid tournament in Puzzle Combat. So this one, as you can see, it is a 3-star tournament. I should probably backtrack a little bit. Anyway, raid tournaments are a new feature to Puzzle Combat. They're a carryover feature from Empires and Puzzles. It's a essentially like normal raiding, except you've got a limited number of defeats across the entire tournament. So you're limited to 4 defeats. If you so choose, you can buy back in and go again, but that's got a 75 gem cost attached to it. The tournaments have restrictions on the heroes and whatever you can use. So there are 3 rarity restrictions. So you've got rare, epic, and legendary. So with that, you can use that rarity or below. So you can use legendary heroes and legendary weapons or below in that one. Similarly for epic and rare. Then there's elemental restrictions. So you can limit some coloured heroes which are or aren't allowed. And then there's also 3 special rules. So you've got Bloody Battle, where healing, revival, armor, and other such similar buffs have no effect. So you can still use healers and armor generators and stuff. But apparently this is live. Yay, I've got someone there. But yeah, you just can't use or gain any effect from their effects. Buff Booster, which is every individual buff gives plus 20% attack to the owner of the buff. So heroes like Ksenia, who give out 2 buffs, will be rather powerful in that. And then there's also Charged Attack, which is where all heroes are set to fast charge speed. This is actually charge speed 70, I think I worked it out to be. So it doesn't ever actually say that anywhere. But yeah, that's what it's all set to. So if you're familiar with the charge speeds and the weapons and stuff, 70 is, or it's basically set to 8 tiles to charge your heroes. So you may hear me counting 1 through 8 or whatever as I count tiles. I find it's a good way to keep track of what tiles I've gotten so far. So anyway, this is my defense team that I set. I decided to go with Tannenbaum as the tank. He's got armor that he gives for his allies, then he does damage sharing for 3 turns with all allies, and then clears status elements. He's also got pretty defensive geared stats and a very small attack. Decided to flank Tannenbaum with Hoff, who's from the zombies. So he's normally fairly slow, but he deals out damage to the enemies. But the damage is based on the caster's defense, which you can see is quite high compared to his attack stat. But then he also gives plus 82 defense for 3 turns to all allies. So that ends up going up to 507 if he can fire sequentially. Got Jonah on the other flank. I really like Jonah as a hero. He's naturally got fast speed, but he does armor generation to himself and the 2 allies, so Tannenbaum and Vittoria. And then I chucked in 2 Vittoria flanks wings, because Vittoria is just boss. So it's done pretty alright. If you click on that little question mark here, you can actually go into the stats of your defense and your attacks and stuff. So you can see this is my defense so far. So it's gotten, day 1 it got a B grade with 1 win, 1 loss. Day 2 we got another win, so it crept up to A. Day 3 we took another win and a loss, so it stayed at A grade. Day 4 I copped 2 losses and a win, which dropped it down to B grade. So if you tap the question mark again, you can see the overall rank and grade of your defence. So you can see I've got 50%, which is barely just into B grade, so I'm really hoping nobody attacks me through the course of the rest of the day, because B grade will get me a decent score, 650, but if I drop down to C grade, I drop down to 500 points. A grade would be better because that'd be 900 points, but I think I need to win 2 attacks to get there. So yeah. In the attacking side of things, you can see down the bottom here I've taken 2 defeats so far. So those 2 defeats were on days 1 and... yeah, so day 1 I lost to Deftona. Just ran out of tiles to take out Ingrid and Lot. And then I also lost on day 3. Again, similar thing, Ingrid really stuffed me over and I just didn't have any tiles to take out the 3 yellows. But then I won all of the attacks yesterday, and hopefully will win all of the attacks today. So I finished up yesterday, ranked around 150th. So yeah, it's slide into chat this day. Okay, that's all good. So yeah, hopefully we'll win all of these. I got to about 150th yesterday, so if I win all 5 attacks today, I should hopefully jump up into top 100. So, Diabestian, no, don't know him. I'm probably going to stick with the team I've got. I might switch Victoria out. This is the most annoying thing about the tournaments at the moment, is that it shows all the heroes that you can't use, and so you got to scroll and scroll and scroll to get to the ones that you can use. So you can see the purple heroes there aren't allowed, like Fiona and Sparrow and stuff. What was I doing? I was going to look for another blue hero. That's what I was going to do, but I don't think I like any of my blue heroes. I definitely want another blue hero. Who are we going to pick? Well, I'll get rid of Paige. And... hate this. I might go with Magnus. Right, so the team I've pretty much been basing it around is I've always taken Teller and I've always taken Dougal, because they are both good support heroes. So Dougal does armor and then heal over time, and Teller just does straight up heal. And then I've basically been either stacking up blues, stacking up greens, or chucking in a bunch of reds and going either 3-2, which I've got now, or a 2-2-1 sort of setup. I found it worked pretty alright so far, so let's see how this goes. And now I can see you there in the chat, I just can't type to you because apparently the encoding software I'm using doesn't allow me to chat from the app. Yeah. I do see you, I just can't actually type. I really should have taken red. Getting much joy out of the blues and greens. Ready for Maxim, but I don't think I'm going to get any more ready. Alright, so we're 1 down. Still top 5%, 12k score. Who we got next? I want to say Mac, but that's probably the wrong pronunciation because it'll be Coptic spelling. I think I'm just going to keep going with the same team. Red Tank. I'll go with my blue 3. And not get any blue tiles. Hang on a sec. Red match, yellow match, purple match. What's that? Blue. Gem here. Why is that holding on? Gem here onto the left wing, purely because her ability is support attack, and with her being on the right wing, she's the last one to actually fire on the turn. So if you put her on the left wing, if she fires at the same turn, rather than what's happening, which is. I probably wouldn't have used Gem at all, but I also don't think Gem is by and large. So we're at 2 now. So there we go. Broke up into top 1%. So leaderboard ranked 673rd. I don't think I'm going to catch these guys at the top. But hopefully we'll get to top 100. What I'd sort of been dreading, Jonah. Sorry. Yeah, so you can probably tell from my team, I put very few emblems on my 3-star heroes. I've chosen more to focus on my 5-star heroes, by and large, which was good because it meant that early on I was matching up with teams that had only a couple emblems as well. But the further into the tournament I've gone, I'm sort of facing more teams where I'm heavily out-emblemed, which, well, I mean, obviously it's doable because you can see I'm still in the tournament, still kicking. It gets a little bit better every time. Effects that start going off as well. Class how does that not? I don't know. you're kidding. No, come back. Why are you not connecting? What's wrong with you? Alright, I think we're gonna have to come back in a second and try to fix this. I don't know what was wrong. I don't know why that decided to drop out. And fortunately have not lost this fight. Probably realised that background audio was really high. So I'll turn it down. I'll review the stream later. Take a little bit of learnings from it. So apologies if I was definitely with puzzle combat noises. I've actually got my desktop sound turned all the way off, so I've got no idea how loud it is. Excellent. Alright, 3 out of 3. Might turn that down a little more. 2 to go. Top 1%. How far we climbed? 369th. So we're on our way. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Just keep going because it's red tank. There we go. That was a good a very nice board to start off with. Unlike some of the previous ones, which have been a struggle. Ingram, Dougal, and Magnus. Yellow mat. Sorry, green match. Yellow. I know my colours very well. Past preschool. This is a much nicer board than the previous one. Much nicer. Unfortunately, I didn't bring any cleansers along, so I'm still suffering a little from that accuracy ailment and the attack debuff from Famke and enemy England. Alright, working out. There we go. One more. Last fight. Leaderboard. 178th. What do we got to get? We've got to get into the 15Ks, I think. Or higher 14Ks. To make top 100. Alright. We can do this. We can do this. Right, let's do this. Yes! Red tank to finish with blue flanks. Yay! Makes it a lot easier when I can stack colours against the enemies, so... now I just need blue tiles. And I'm getting blue tiles down the bottom. I'm just going to pop it to one block to die. too close for comfort. Victoria is going to take 66 damage. She's got 66 poison damage, 17 HP, and 80 armor. So she's going to finish up with virtually no health if Leapfrog here fires at her. Yeah, dodge! Oh, what a stroke of luck. Make this green match. I'm gonna try. I don't think it'll kill Leapfrog though. How charged is he? 60%. I think you're gonna have to make the match onto Leapfrog. Oh, so much dodging. Come on. Give me something to work with here. I don't have anything to work with. Yeah, at least it targeted the high HP side. That's something. No, not my healer. Why would you do that? No, stop it. This board turned on me. It was going so nice. No. No. 150th. Dear. Oh well. That is, not how I would have liked it to go down. But I'm pretty proud of that. Considering I've got very few emblems on any of my heroes. Any of my 3-star heroes. I'm pretty impressed I made it through to the final day. Like, you can see the number 1 rank. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Number 2, 20, 20, 20, 20, 0. So 80. 3, 20, 20, 20, 6. So that's what, 60, 73. And then my defense has a total of 4. And across all of my 3-star heroes, I have 8 emblems attached. And they are all on Victoria's at +2. So, yeah. Congrats to Starlink. He's done really well. No emblems there either, but placed in the top 5. So, cracker of an effort. But yeah, otherwise you can see most of these guys have got a lot of emblems on their heroes. So they would have been facing much higher matches from the start. So you can see my hits, they started off 465, whereas at the end there I was getting 515, 520 points per match. So yeah, I think that's about it for this stream. I don't really have much more, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. It is my first one, and I'm more than happy to take any feedback that you've got about anything, from the gameplay to how I've sort of set up the stream, because you can see it's all movable at this stage, which is kind of cool. I don't think I can make the actual gameplay bit any bigger because I'm sort of constrained by the software in terms of the aspect ratios, because it's going straight onto YouTube. But I can decrease the side stuff or change it or whatever. But yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll